I've really enjoyed my stay here at Marble Bar, and whilst I love the remote camping, the caravan and swags have been really comfortable, it's nice every few days to stop off and stay at a caravan park like this. All the destinations that we've visited here in the Pilbara have been beautiful, but sometimes it's the journey as well, which is half the fun of a road trip. So today we're going to see what we can discover along the way, but before we head off, we've got to do the daily check of the vehicles. Chris and I are looking at the oil level in the car, as well as the water and fluids, checking the hoses and belts and just general wear and tear. We've also got to empty out the air filter as look at all the dust we've collected along the way. When I'm not driving, you can always find me in the passenger seat with a map on my lap because I love to look where we're going and if there's any other interesting places to visit. The GPS map is great because it knows exactly where we are at any time. So Chris, we're headed to Coppin Gap. First stop, 65 k's from Marble Bar. It should be just up here on our right. This picturesque tourist spot is lined by spectacular cliff faces and a great spot for a dip. Most of the gorges here are accessed by either gravel or dirt roads, and often they're quite corrugated. So make sure you've engaged four-wheel drive before you enter and keep travelling at a slow speed. It's really interesting how these places can change. Just last year, Chris was here swimming with his family and the water level would have been right up to here. You could actually see it on the rock over there. I'm going to have a quick look around and then we're off to our next stop. When visiting remote communities and towns, remember to check in with the locals. They're the people who know it really well and can point you into some of the directions that you mightn't find on the map. Just like these beautiful petroglyphs off Yarrie Road. What a spot for lunch, I reckon. These places here are the best things about a road trip, finding the spots that aren't even on the map. I spoke with Wendy in town and she said to come and check out the petroglyphs here. She said cross the river, turn at the big rocks, and after a couple of false starts, we finally found it. It's amazing, all these hidden places that we're discovering. When driving off-road, it's really important to check under your vehicle. You might have some sticks under there, or if you're driving over spinifex, it's important that you don't leave it under your car in case it catches fire. Looks pretty clear under here, Chris. How about your side?
Yeah, it looks clear under here.
We're back on the road and I'm so excited to find Shay Gap, an old iron ore mining town east of Port Hedland. Driving through, I can't believe this was once a bustling town of around 1,000 people. After the mines closed, so did the town back in 1994. When they built Shay Gap 50 years ago, the modern architecture was described as almost space age, and now there's nothing here but space. Even though it's no longer a town, it's a fascinating place to visit and part of WA's rich mining history.